I was thinking that it was.
I knew it.
You.
Welcome to Nerd Blasphemy, a show where tech nerds anonymously submit unpopular opinions, also known as Nerd Blasphemy. During the show, a blasphemous statement will appear on the screen, and the group will have 3 minutes to figure out who said it. If you guess correctly, you receive a point. If the majority doesn't suspect you, you receive 2 points. Are you ready to play? Nerd Blasphemy.
Hey y'all, what's up? It's Meezy. You also might know me by Almezia. I have a YouTube channel and Instagram and Twitter and all of that.
Hey guys, I'm Courtney. You can also follow me on IG as GetFitDev.
Hey everyone, it's Toby, also known as Toby the Great on YouTube, and you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at I am Toby the Great.
Hi, I'm Maya, aka Maya Loves Code. So, one of y'all don't like Agile.
How else do you handle your tasks, you know?
Should we first clarify what it is, like for the audience, in case somebody doesn't know?
That's good, because this can mean a lot of different things. So, what do you think it is?
Like, as opposed to like a waterfall development where you have like a set of requirements and you just sort of release the project like in like one swoop. Agile is kind of like doing the sprints, like every 2 weeks you iterate on something. Is that about right? Do you guys agree with that?
Yeah, it doesn't have to have a set amount of weeks, but oh my gosh, my dog's going nuts. But yeah, that's Agile for you.
Yeah, you like Agile?
Close, he's a Yorkie.
Oh.
I do like Agile sometimes with the right people. I don't know, the vibe's got to be right. Oh my god.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah. What about you, Courtney? That's how your team does it?
Yeah, our team definitely just started doing Agile. And because at government level, they typically don't practice it. So I brought it on and suggested it. And so our PM definitely started working with it. And you can see the difference.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like sometimes stand-up meetings, like everyone really just says what they're working on. It's like that awkward silence. And then, we all log off. But in the end, I think I do like the whole like Agile practice in general, just because I'm thinking about like those meetings too that you have during the week, like stand up every day and like retro.
That's where you lose me. That's where you lose me. Please stop inviting me to these meetings. That's the only thing I don't like about Agile is all the meetings.
Mm-hmm. From sprint planning, sprint retro, to the daily stand up. Half the people don't pay attention in stand up.
I'm people.
Yeah.
Like I give my update and I'm done. So.
Yeah, honestly. And then with Zoom too, we all turn off our camera too. So it's like after I give that update, I'm back to like doing my thing.
So Toby, do you use Agile where you
I'm kind of neutral on it. Like I wouldn't say it's a complete waste of time, but I can see the pros and cons with it. Especially if everyone's working on different stuff. So it's like, it's really like tough to get context on what everyone else is working on all the time. So I could see it as like better use of time. But I'm kind of neutral on it.
Yeah, if you're not on the same project, Agile doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love me some retro meetings though, like especially if like there was a deadline that did not make sense. Like I want that retro meeting so we can bring that up and talk about. Okay,
you ready to give people a business in the retro?
I have a list of what went wrong. Okay, so let's start with Toby. Who do you think wrote
I'm gonna say Meezy probably.
Okay. What about you, Courtney?
I'm also going to say Meezy on that one.
Interesting. What do you say, Meezy?
Say Courtney.
Okay. I actually thought it was Toby. That's what I guessed. So who got the most votes? It was Meezy. Meezy, was it you? Oh, dang. Why do you not like Agile?
Oh wait, no. Are you saying what? Did I say that?
Yeah.
No. I thought you were saying who got the most votes. I didn't say that
Oh.
actually.
Yeah.
Oh.
I actually said that.
Oh,
What?
I
did.
Courtney. I was
So-
thinking that it
Dude, that line.
was.
I did not.
I knew it.
You.
I think Agile could be perfectly used in a lot of places, but where I work, like you already mentioned, it's a complete waste of time when there's multiple projects. And our departments ran like an app development shop. So we have like 4 projects and trying to do Agile with each and every one of them. And I'm not even on all the projects. I have to sit in like 3 or 4 meetings just rolling my eyes, being like, why? And it's every week. So I'm just like, oh, this is such a waste of my time. So I rather just knock stuff out by myself. So
Wow. If I could do it all over again, I wouldn't go to school for SWE, and SWE is software engineering. Okay, I see you nodding, Toby.
Interesting.
So
That's an interesting. I'm wondering who wrote that. Like, did you go for a software engineering degree or computer science? I guess I'm just gonna assume that's like a computer science degree. It's interesting.
People get software engineering degrees.
Yeah, some schools, some programs offer.
That's a little silly to me. Like, that's weird.
Yeah.
Like, specifically a software engineering degree. I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
Well, I think I've seen it a couple times, but not like widespread.
mm-hmm.
I heard that it was more common in like Europe versus here in the States.
Okay.
Because you get like certificates for it, I think.
Oh, versus like a
Mhm.
a BS or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was actually a big fan of my like core computer science classes. Like now the CS 101 and 102, like the first 2, I was like, yeah, I hate it here. But like discrete math and one of the algorithms classes, I was like, okay, this is kind of nice. I'm kind of here for this.
Yeah. How was your
Well,
experience?
I mean-
in school?
I mean, I can just, if you guys watch the video with me, I'm self-taught, so this would have made
cool.
sense for me to go back to school.
Yeah.
I was pre-nurse, so I definitely, definitely didn't write this one. So Toby, did you go to school for comp sci?
Yeah, I did. I did get a computer science degree,
How did you like it?
and I was not a big fan of the whole curriculum. So I guess, yeah, this would fit me. But I guess it's like it depends on like what you get out of your education and your like what exactly you learn there. Because for me, like my computer science courses were they were interesting, but I felt like I could have spent more time gaining like actual skills on how to like work on GitHub or just work on actual products. And it was mainly theoretical. Like we learned a lot of stuff that you can't really apply to real world engineering.
I think what you're saying like is super valid, and that's something I was kind of wondering how Maya Mizi felt also. Like, how do you feel about your learning outside of school as a like professional versus in school when you're learning those same like topics?
Yeah. So
My-
I took
okay.
I took a web development class just for fun. Like it wasn't part of the curriculum. You could take it as an elective. And that's when I learned JavaScript. But if I did not take that class, I would have learned like JavaScript, React, Redux, like all of that on the job. So like Toby said, it's a lot of like theory that you take in school. But yeah, I don't know. I think I would go back to school. I don't know. I'm so shaken on this just because like it made me so much stronger, like actually like going through failure. So I feel like I kind of needed that. Like it's so real. So yeah.
Okay, so as far as like I agree with what Toby and Maya said as far as like, oh my gosh, I can't see me anymore. The theory stuff. But that's more interesting to me, right? On a level of like, I don't know, it's kind of meta, I guess, and you will almost never use it in real life. And it almost never really applies to coding, right? Like you would never face something that intense when you like build an app or something. But I think it's great that somebody thought about it, Dijkstra, all of them, they did some great things.
Yeah, for sure.
And I struggled through them, but I guess at a trivia level, like literally just for trivia, is cool to know. Um, I think maybe if I went back to school, I'd probably get a theater degree. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Or like
Theater?
theater, art. I was actually trying to minor in theater when I was in school,
Yeah.
but I would have had to stay at school for like another year. I was like, I'm not staying for a minor.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
I don't
took 3
know.
classes of theater, so that's interesting.
Yeah, it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do the guessing. So we'll go in the same order every time. So I think Toby, I started with you last time. So who do you think
Yeah.
said this?
I think Maya said this one, if I had to guess.
Okay, what about you, Courtney?
I honestly think it's Measy because she did such a hard sale on like why school's important.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. Wow.
Oh, my school is important. My vote is Maya.
Okay, and then yeah, my vote is Measy. So I did not say this.
It was me.
Oh,
I
you guys are
The
playing
thing
this
is-
much better.
I can't see, so when she first dropped it in the chat, I was like, they're gonna see me laugh. No, I actually did not like school at all. That was all fraudulent. It was whack. I would never go back in any subject. Not one subject would I go back to college. That's a whole other video.
Yeah.
Like I would just self-teach.
Wow.
Anything that I want to know, I would teach myself.
Yeah.
I feel
But I guess
you.
my theater classes kind of helped me a little bit because I feel like I sold it a little bit that I liked the class.
Yeah. Oh, that was good. That was a good catch. Wow.
Print statements are the best way to debug.
So you guys don't like using the debugger tool that your IDE comes with?
Actually, I don't.
Yeah.
The other thing is when you use JavaScript, you can't. Well, I couldn't.
With
What I
JavaScript,
was
you
doing.
have to like type out the debugger, like that word, and then it like that's like
Yeah.
the breakpoints and stuff.
Well, that's if you're doing the client side on, like, if you're doing like a node backend, you can run the debugger and VS Code, and then you can just like see it drop. But I will say, like, printing out like what the variable value is does help. I know in Angular when we're doing returning like observable values, like that's super important. And so we just throw that in ngl init. It's like you can just get it right when that page loads and saves you so much time versus having to like step through the function calls as well. So you gotta like pick your battles.
You know, I think it's levels because if I have no idea why something is broken and I put in a print statement, it's over for me. Like, I'm like, oh, it didn't even print. I guess we're fine. Like, I don't know. That's the only thing about print statements for me.
Yeah. No, I help a lot of like beginners out and like print statements. Like, you know, a lot of times they're like, wow, you know, and I'm always like, yeah.
The world.
Hello.
Yep. Kind of quiet though.
I
I agree with this statement. I'm trying to find a way, like a counter to this, but I agree. Like, I can't think of a moment where print statements haven't helped me wherever I've been at in my career. Like, it is just, sometimes you just need to quickly figure out, like, what is this variable's value? And yeah, I agree. I do think that learning how to use a debugger properly, like, is the best thing, like, moving forward. Like, if you're, I guess, more, I don't even know. Like, I know you should use the debugger, but printing it's nice to just be able to quickly see what the value of something is at a specific time.
I'm really more of a throw an error kind of girl. I mean, I guess you can't always do that because what if you don't even get to the point where you can throw it?
Yeah.
But I've never been a big print statement type of babe. How do I debug? I don't know. I guess I just suffer and like change everything. Y'all really got me thinking hard right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not mad at this at all.
I definitely like do a 50-50. Like I said, it's hard. I definitely ran into like an issue where like the print statement wasn't going to hit on an if statement, and that kind of like confused the hell out of me. So I definitely had to switch to debugger. But then there's other times where the debugger isn't hit, but that print statement still shows up in the console. So there's just, I don't know, man. It really depends.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to voting. Let's go.
That was kind of hard.
Yeah. Let's
I'm not
switch
sure
it. We'll
what
start
it
with
is.
Meezy. Who do you think said it?
I'm gonna go with you. I think that was you.
Okay. What about you, Courtney?
I'm also gonna say you.
Yeah, I think it was you too, Maya.
I must be terrible at lying because it was me. I love print statements. People on my team make fun of me all the time. They're like, use the debugger. I get a lot of joy when I like write my own personalized messages, like, girl, keep going, and like, you made it. Like,
Also, because your videos, that's how I know the print statements too.
oh,
The video
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, low key, I feel like print statements are a dangerous game because I forget to go back and check my code. Like when something works, I'm like, I'm done, submit, and then
right, and then in production, you go on the side.
Yeah.
It's the best.
yeah, exactly.
You're like, oops. PCs are more fun to use than Macs.
So, is everyone working from home? I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what's your setup like? You know, do you guys have a mechanical keyboard?
I have a mechanical keyboard, yeah.
What monitor? Dual monitor? Wide monitor? You know?
I got a Think Vision monitor.
A Think Vision monitor?
Yeah.
Did you take it from work?
Let's say I like my job. Yeah.
So, what do you do outside of work? Do you like play games? Like,
Courtney's going process of elimination.
yeah, like, you know, a little
I actually
deductive,
play on my
you know?
I play on my PS4 if I'm playing games. I usually don't play on my computer.
Okay.
Only PS4, or do you also own a Switch?
Only PS4, but a lot of my friends have Switches. I would just only get the Switch for one game though. That's the thing.
What game? I'm just
Super Smash Bros.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna say Animal Crossing, honestly.
Oh, I've heard of that. I've heard that. That's everybody's playing that.
Oh, 100%.
I don't know. What
I
kind
mean,
of computer do you have?
me?
Yeah.
So I have a Mac. I have a MacBook that I have plugged in with Thunderbolt to HDMI for home. But at work, I have a PC. So I transition between them both all the time. Since I rotate into the office every other week, I have to do both. Yeah.
That's the most.
I was just telling Maya about it.
That's a whole other conversation. Oh my god.
Yeah.
And poor people got COVID too when he was telling us.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
and we still have to come in, but that's a whole different thing, you know.
Oh my gosh. No, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if there's anything to take away, make sure you get a job that cares about you. So, you know, just remember that, people.
Listen, that's the one.
Wow.
What are some reasons like someone might think PCs are more fun than Macs?
I mean, Mac is very just. There's only so much you can do. You kind of have. Not all software is like compatible with Mac. You have to kind of go through loops. I feel like.
Yeah.
Just
You
to
can't
get
even
those
upgrade
support.
it or build it yourself. Like if you wanted to like customize it the way that like gaming PCs can be customized.
I don't know.
You just
That's
gotta
definitely-
buy a whole new
Just buy a whole new
computer.
Mac. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Mac updates take forever. Oh my gosh.
What, to come out or to
No, when
download?
they're to download, and they take up so much space.
They take up so much space. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
if you don't have an external hard drive, you know.
That's the life I'm living right now. Actually, I'm struggling.
Oh man, I learned from my brother. He had like a extra terabyte hard drive on the side, so that way, and since he codes in Angular, there's no modules just take up so much space.
Dang,
Just
you and your brother are
Yeah.
engineers. That's crazy.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, you can follow him. His name's Sorrel. We actually look very much alike. We have super long hair, you know.
I was about to say,
He's
are
like-
y'all twins? Never
I
mind.
am a twin, but
Oh,
no.
I thought it was.
Oh my gosh. So obviously I was very busy and I didn't get to look up either of y'all before this because my mind is just blown by that. I wanted to be a twin. Obviously I missed my chance. None of this has anything to do with anything.
Yeah.
but-
Wait, did the 3 minutes pass?
Yeah, the 3 minutes are up. We gotta vote.
Oh,
Yeah.
We got
Yeah,
zero
okay.
information from that.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's tough. Guess we just guess.
Okay,
Yeah.
tell me who do you think it was?
Just shot in the dark, you know.
I want to say Courtney. If I had to pick someone.
What about you,
That's
Courtney?
fair. I'm gonna say Toby, just because he mentioned building. So
Oh, I do want to build a PC one day. Yeah, for sure.
Samesies. I'm going with Toby.
I'm going with Toby too. Was it you?
I was not the person that wrote this.
what?
Wait, who wrote it then? Was it?
It was
Courtney.
me. It
Oh.
was me.
Oh, you
Dang.
played that so
Wait,
good.
you work at Microsoft, right?
I do work at Microsoft.
Oh, that was. I thought that. I was thinking that at the time. I was like, wait a second. But nah.
I work at Microsoft, but I'm very heavy in the Apple ecosystem, actually. iPad, MacBook, iPhone, Apple
So-
Watch.
So what's your reasoning? I just want to know.
You know what? I've started using this very nice computer that they sent me for work. And it is just like a different level. First of all, the keyboard. The keyboard on this MacBook Pro, first of all, it's way too loud. But also it's just like not bouncy. That keyboard on my Lenovo laptop that I have, a dream. Also the whole concept of being able to upgrade it, being able to change it out how you want to.
Yeah.
I'm out of space on this one. And you can just do so much more. Like, I just want to use Notepad++. Is that too much to ask? Is that too much to ask?
Easy.
But yeah.
Build that. Build
You
that.
did.
I tried really hard.
I was gonna guess you because of Microsoft, but then Toby was talking about building, and I was like,
Yeah.
he's the only
I would
person
love
that
to.
mentioned it, you know? And I
Yeah.
was like,
I would actually build. Yeah, I agree with like almost everything, all the statements we have here. So it's tough.
oh,
to
I
really
100% agree.
show things. Yeah.
Next time on Nerd Blasphemy.
A sociology degree is more useful than a
Subscribe to see the next episode.